Hey guys, KJ here, back at you with another What Sold video. It's for week 14 of 2025. It's almost tax time, so are y'all having fun with your taxes? I'm about to do mine. So, not having fun with it right now, but I will once I finish. First up for this week, Finding Nemo Blu-ray. I've sold this in the past for like 25 or so, and the person complained that the case was damaged, even though I showed the damage in the picture. There's like a little nick right there, maybe one or two other nicks. They were a very picky person apparently. It's sold for $15 plus shipping, but a good sale there. It's actually going not that far away to, I think it's going to Houma, Louisiana, so like an hour or two from here. Next up, mercari, the only mercari sale, Secret Garden little sleepies. These are free. This was free from my mom. My niece outgrew them, and there's no other girl, so yeah, that sold pretty well. The best sale probably for this week, hopefully not, but probably for this week because I don't have many items listed higher than this. $400 for this guy. This is Chef Boyardee Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's from 1991, Mirage Studios Playmate Toys. So this guy right here, that guy right there, sold for $400. I got him for, guess how much? I've shown him in a video before. I paid $0 for this. I paid $0 because he was at the bottom of a plush bin at the place I got him at St. Vincent de Paul. He was at the bottom of the plush bin. I moved all the plush to see, I just wanted to look at everything. He just happened to be on the bottom, laying underneath all of them. I took it up to the register because there was no price on him. I thought maybe he was in, he must have been in a bag of toys at some point or something like that. And I said, how much for him? And she said, he's free. So $0 invested into this, and it sold for $400. Really cool. It was a mail-in program with Chef Boyardee. You got it, I guess, I don't know if you got, like, I don't know if every single one had this, or there's only certain ones that had, like, you win this prize. But yeah, apparently he's super rare, because $400 is crazy for a tiny little action figure. Also sold Super Y. Again, last time I sold this, the person said it was too small. So hopefully that's not too small this time. Monopoly pieces. I bought some Monopoly recently at the garage, so I decided to just part them out rather than try and find a way to ship the boxes. And it really wasn't worth, like, the replacement pieces sold for $20. The game was selling for around $20 as well. So I was like, I'll just make it easy on myself, sell this. Way easier to ship. And it wasn't really that much of a benefit to selling the whole thing. This is an XM radio kit. It's new, never been used. Sold for like $20 plus shipping. This weather radio sold on Poshmark. This sold for like $15 plus shipping. These were worth so much more at one point. They've just gone down in value a ton recently for some reason. I guess they must have mass-produced them or something. I actually have an Amazon sale. This is the first Amazon sale of March, probably. Fooly from Lion Guard sold for like $25 or $30 plus shipping for a tiny little plush. I paid $1 for her. I recently went through all my Amazon listings and started making sure the stuff that was in the totes was actually still listed, and a lot of it wasn't. So she was one of them that wasn't actually listed. Two more items. This is a sheer mist from Victoria's Secret. It's full. It's very sexy sheer fragrance mist. And last but not least, another fragrance-related item. This LSU Scentsy Warmer. This guy sold for, I think it sold for $31 plus shipping on eBay. I will, it does have the scent in there, so I'll make sure I wrap this up in a poly bag, make sure it doesn't melt I don't think it'll melt. It's not getting that hot here, but it's only going an hour or two away probably. So yeah, LSU Scentsy Warmer sold for $31 plus shipping. And that's it for sales to start out the week. Here are my sales for today. Got 4 sales going out today. First up on Poshmark, this Barney blanket sold for like $35 plus shipping. I think it's from somewhere in the 90s. I had a date on it, I think. I can't find it right now, but yeah, cool Barney blanket right there. That came out of a storage unit, so it's free to me. I paid $4 for this at a thrift store named Purple Cow. I don't know why I picked it up that one day. I think sometimes they'll put like their new racks of clothing out on the floor in a different spot, and then they eventually go and sort it and put it on the actual rack. But anytime I see a new rollout, I'll look, because I know no one else has looked at this yet, or not very many people have. This sold for like $75 plus shipping for this vintage Texas Longhorn. Nothing on the back, just the cool Texas Longhorn on the front. Really cool sale there. The brand on this, in case you are wondering, is City Boys CB. So if you see that, definitely pick it up. Also sold a little Sleepies, another one of these. This is Toy Story, let's see, Toy Story Pals long sleeve crew neck sweatshirt. So I think my nephew outgrew it, or I'm not sure why, but my mom said I could sell it. Maybe he didn't like that style of clothing. I don't know. but it sold for like 26 plus shipping. And then this already packaged up, well, kind of packaged up. It's a Wrangler, very heavy Wrangler sweatshirt, basically, but it weighs 3 or 4 pounds at least. Let's see. It weighs almost 4 pounds. So yeah, this sold for like 35 plus shipping, I think. And that's it for sales. Only 4 sales going out, but it's a decent amount. No small dollar sales. The smallest sale is the little sleepies. And they're all easy to ship because they're all clothing or bedding. So yeah, it makes it easy to ship too. Sales for today weren't great. Only 3 sales going out, unfortunately, but I'll go over them real quickly with y'all. First up is this Yankees Augusta Sportswear windbreaker jacket. I don't know how long I've had it, but I'm pretty sure I've had it for a long time. It sold for like 20 or 25 plus shipping. Good sale there. The Black Panther just got relisted because the person didn't pay. Well, someone else bought it for $15 plus shipping. Rainforest Cafe Black Panther plushie. I already have it packaged up, so never took it. I figure I already packaged it up, so no point in taking it out of the package. Next up is this Access and Allies replacement pieces for the game Access and Allies. This is Germany. They sold for like 15 plus shipping, I think. I've had it listed for a while. I decided to part out a game of Access and Allies because the box is huge, and I think you actually make more by parting it out. It takes longer, obviously, but you make more by parting it out. So yeah, that's it. Only 3 sales going out today, but it's better than 0, like I always say. Here are my sales for today. 6 going out in total, plus a Whatnot show. So we'll start out with the eBay sales, which is most of them. First up is this Black Pyramid shirt. This came out of a storage unit. It was free to me at this point. Really cool shirt, actually. Probably had it a little bit overpriced, which is why it took so long to sell. But it sold for like 35 plus shipping. Clifford, the big red dog. He can be folded over and fit in a poly bag pretty easily. I'll just have to protect his eyes. They are plastic, but I'll put some bubble wrap around them, and that should be good. He sold for around 25 plus shipping. 101 Dalmatians dishwasher safe fork and spoon. Really cool patterns and designs. These sold for like $10 plus shipping. I got them at the Highway Byway sale. Bought a big lot of Dalmatian stuff for $10, so that almost makes the money back on that. Build-A-Bear outfit, already packaged it up because I accidentally filmed this and forgot to include the Whatnot sale, so now I'm refilming it. Polo shirt and plaid pants sold for like 12 plus shipping. The best sale, Lefty from Five Nights at Freddy's. He sold for 89 plus shipping, I think. He's a Walmart exclusive. You never know sometimes with these. Sometimes the Walmart exclusives are worth money, sometimes they're not. Just varies. Obviously, at some point, the other one that I have will be worth money. It just might take a little while longer. It's called Frost Bear, and he's really not worth much at this point. I have way too many of him. I have way more of him than I have of Lefty, unfortunately. I have way more left of him than I have of Lefty left. USSR, Soviet Union, Axis and Allies. Y'all just saw me sell Germany the other day. This is Soviet Union, Russia. So, yeah, those sold as well. I think that's it for eBay and Amazon sales. I'll go over the Whatnot sales, which a weird thing happened on Whatnot. This is the first time I've ever sold something on Whatnot for more than I had it listed for on eBay. So, right here, Land Before Time, Sarah. I got this at a thrift store that I don't really go to anymore because their prices were way too high. I paid $3 or $4 for her originally, and that's the lowest they had on plush, and she's a small plush. She shouldn't be more than that. But yes, she is a little bit rarer because she is from Land Before Time. Y'all can see right there. You ever find Land Before Time plush, pick them up. They are definitely worth it, obviously. It sold for $19 on Whatnot. I think I had it listed on eBay for like $17. So sometimes, this is the first time it's ever happened. I hope it happens more often, but it's the first time it's ever happened to me. It sold for more on Whatnot than it sold for on eBay, which is a strange occurrence. Usually you don't see that. Usually stuff goes dirt cheap. Everything else on Whatnot was dirt cheap. This sold for $2. Captain America Build-A-Bear sold for $6, which is decent. A baseball card sold for $1. Carlos Beltran jersey patch card. And 2 Little Pet Shops sold for $2. So yeah, I started out with 5 pre-bids on Whatnot, and I sold 5 items. So basically in the first 5 minutes of the show, I sold 5 items. The rest of the show, which was an hour long total because I was on the plush and toy raid train, I sold 0 items. So that was fun, just sitting there showing every single item I had and no one buying anything. But at least Sarah sold. So on that Whatnot show, I made $31 in an hour, which isn't bad considering, but it's not great either. So Whatnot's just, it's weird to me sometimes. You just never know what people are looking for, and I only have 5 people in my room, so yeah, that's what they're looking for. But yeah, that's it for sales for today. Second filming of it because I forgot to show the Whatnot stuff the first time. Here are my sales for today. Only got 3 sales. Technically, I only had 1 sale yesterday, which would be today's, but I decided to go ahead and ship out a couple ones that also sold. It's at the end of the day today on Friday. Yeah, end of the day on Friday. So these are the pre-weekend sales. Only 3 going out. This little romper sold for like $2 plus shipping. Not much. Probably not really worth it. Also sold these Transformer Armada figures. These sold for $40 plus shipping, so a good sale there. Got these in a big Transformer lot for like 15 bucks for the whole tote. These sold for $43 plus shipping. And then a random sale on Poshmark. Pumpkin Apple Muffin Sensationals. 18 of these little things. Scentsy wax melts. They're not Scentsy branded, they're Sensationals, but wax melts. These sold for $60 plus shipping on Poshmark. Go figure. Sometimes stuff randomly sells. That's what I equated the value at, and they eventually sold on Posh. Not eBay, not Mercari, but on Posh. And no Mercari sales today either. Mercari's been really slow lately. eBay and Posh have been okay, and obviously Whatnot, it only happens when I actually do a live sale. But yeah, that's it for the pre-weekend sales. 3 sales going out, and yeah, hopefully the weekend will bring some good sales in. I did have a good day of garage selling today, so hopefully some of that stuff will get listed and sold. Here are my sales for today. Weekend sales, I guess I should say that way. Wolfie on Amazon sold for like 20 plus shipping. I think it's from Vampirina. I've had him forever. Paid $1 for him. Just one of the last things I have to sell on Amazon. My sales this year are really bad on Amazon. I think I had $8 grand in sales on Amazon this year, which is very bad compared to what I had in previous years. Just filed my taxes, so that's how I know that. These Crocs sold for like 15 plus shipping. These are Clark's collection shoes. They sold for around 20 plus shipping as well, or a little bit more than those. And these sold for around 30 plus shipping. They're Nike shoes. I'm not sure exact brand or anything, but yeah, they're black Nike shoes. They came out of a storage unit, I'm pretty sure. One Mercari sale. These guys right here sold for $12.50 on Mercari. This Captivated fragrance mist spray sold for like $24 on eBay. I think this is the last sale I'm going to show. This is the last sale. This Quacker Factory kind of leather suede jacket with animals on it, giraffes and elephants. That sold for around 25 plus shipping as well. So that's it for sales for this video, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, comment with your favorite sale that I had for this video, and subscribe if not subscribed. Thanks for watching.